opening this field up, and right now Dad is over there destroying some of next year's wheat crop.
Morning, everybody. Anybody else get caught off guard by daylight savings time? I sure did. But heading over to the farm, got 3 semis and a grain cart to unload. We have 15 acres left of that field last night. We're going to finish it up. I do believe Dad is amongst the living today, so he will be helping me and BJ. It's just the 2 of us, or 3 of us. After we get that done, I think we're going to pack up and head out to another farm. And like I said, that farm has to go to town, so we'll probably just load the trucks tonight. But that's the plan. We'll see how it materializes. All right, just getting over here to the bins. I never came over here yesterday. I want to check, see what kind of moisture test George was making that corn. I was making it like 16 to 17. If it's 16, pretty sure he filled that bin just about yesterday. So if it's 16, I'm gonna put it in that big bin because I think we have enough fans that we can easily knock a point out of it. Ooh, George got the heater on. Feels good in here. Looks like it's just wet enough. We're gonna have to dry it a little bit. Looks like it's bouncing anywhere between 16.5 to 18. So probably just put a little bit of heat on it and throw it in the bin. Got to caffeinate. What do you guys fuel your farms with? This is the first batch of Black Rifle Coffee Company coffee that I've had, and real nice. Get everything warming up. Indicators on this bin right here. I don't know if you can see right there and straight above it. Bin is somewhere in between that first and second one. We never ran the dryer yesterday. I knew we weren't going to be drying a whole lot of corn today either, so it wasn't a huge deal. This thing will empty out while we're moving fields and stuff, and then that corn's not coming here after we do I think we have 3 loads left down there. So, but yeah, that bin's just about full. And then it will go into that dryer through the air system and get put into that middle grain bin. Now our air system, I don't think it's going to be able to reach this big bin. That was kind of that was not originally the plan. We was originally told it would be able to, but we're going to need a bigger blower, I guess, to do that. So the plan is, which still isn't done yet, because the bin guys haven't been back yet, but that middle bin right there will be tied into the leg, along with all the other bins. The plan basically is to transfer grain out of that middle bin up to the leg and into that bin to fill it with dry corn if we have to. I don't like doing that, but that's probably going to be cheaper than a new air system. Air systems are extremely expensive. When I say air system, this is what I'm talking about. That's the blower. It's basically blowing air through this tube. Then this is the airlock. It's basically feeding the blower, trickling grain into there, into that tube. Then that grain is being pushed with air power through this grain tube all the way over to here. Makes this hard elbow, which I don't really like. That's a problem point right there. Then it comes over here. Here's where we can tell which grain bin to go to. Right now, like I said, we've got it going to this bin here. And shoots it up in the air to a pipe that drops right in the middle of that bin. Alright, these 2 trucks are empty. I'm going to head back to the field, grab the truck that we left down there loaded, bring it back here and dump it. And then we got to dump the grain cart. We'll be dumped.
What is that? BJ, why aren't you out here with the shovel? You're out going to church with your family, and there's corn on the ground.
Got a bearing out on the load auger. Well, Dad just tried to eat a ham sandwich and he still isn't feeling the best. So, I think it's just gonna be me and BJ. We're just gonna finish that field probably and then dump trucks. Should only be 3 loads, so, and maybe a little bit on the cart, so we can hold it now that the trucks are all empty. Dad's gonna help us move and then I think he's probably gonna go home and rest. Alright, we just dumped the cart. I'm gonna take this over and unload it. Dad and BJ are gonna fuel and grease the combine while I'm doing that. And by the time I get back, we should be ready to head to the field. I'm telling you, this is my combine now. I'm taking it over. I'm joking, obviously, but like I said earlier, Dad's still not feeling the greatest. I think he's gonna go over to the grain bins and clean up a little bit. I kind of think he wants to stay close to a bathroom, so I think that's why he's avoiding the combine today. Because as much as Zach and I talk about there being a bathroom around here, there's a dual wheel that you can take a leak beside, and that's pretty much it. You come back without your socks or your sleeves, people start asking questions. We're back to green flag racing. It is Sunday. Makes sense, right? BJ's probably really confused. Putting the auger out right now. We're 10 feet in. We're like 100 feet in. Need to dump before we get to the end so I can make it back. There is no need to go 5.8 miles an hour. Slow it down. She gets hungry, so I feed her. First dump of the day. What kind of crop flows everybody get? This is a class 7 combine. I'm unloading on the go, and I'm flowing 40, bumping around 4,500 bushels an hour on the monitor. I'm pretty impressed with that. That's quite a bit. That's theoretical. And realistically, we're probably doing, I don't know, 3. I'm pretty happy with that, especially for a class 7 combine. I believe they call this the row of shame. What can I say? I count real well. Alright, we're done. Right now, the plan, BJ and I are going to dump trucks. Dad's going to help us move. And then as we dump a truck, we're going to take it up to the next farm we're going to. And then we'll come back and get the equipment. And we'll load the trucks tonight. And then that'll be it. This farm that we're going to has 130 acres of corn and 40 acres of double crops. You'd think it'd only be 2 days. It really just depends on the elevator. Like I say, this goes to the elevator. This is a 50-50 farm, so that's why it's going there. Hopefully this takes 2 days, but I mean, you know, it just depends on them. This could take 3, hope not, but hopefully if we get the trucks loaded tonight, you know, we'll just be that much closer to being done with it. All right, and the move begins. Well, I guess I've been kicked out of the combine. He must be feeling better. He's getting back in it. BJ and Dad are moving to the field. I came over here to dump this truck. The truck's dumped. We don't have a pickup up there, so I'm gonna go pick up my brother. He's gonna bring me back after this truck. That way we have a way to get home tonight. And we're done with the lake tonight, so turn it off. We leave this on all day. Told by multiple people that it is cheaper to let that thing run all day than starting and stopping that big 40-horse motor multiple times a day.
All right, folks, we have moved farms. First trip down the road in the 875. It rides nice in the field, not necessarily as nice on pavement. I don't know if that's a factor of the tracks or what the situation is there. It does seem to handle a lot different, turn a lot different on pavement. All in all, we only went a couple miles. We made it. Just here getting ready to break into this field as the sun sets off in the distance, and try to get some trucks loaded this evening. These trucks are not going to any of our facilities. They're actually going to Cargill. So we got 3 trucks we're going to load up, probably load the grain cart, wrap it up for the day, get in line first thing in the morning. I probably won't be in line, but I know Dad and Brian, probably George and Larry are all looking forward to it.
Your time's coming.
Brian wants some harvest action video this evening. He's dumping grain trucks, dumping the last truck in the bins before he brings it over here so we can fill up and take to town tomorrow. So Dad and I are here in the field busting this open. I don't think Dad's got a camera. He's not been feeling too good. I haven't been feeling too good. out of the front window of the combine because there's all kinds of crazy cool stuff going on. Probably don't get to see too often what I get to see out of the front of the tractor cab. It's pretty exciting. Maybe not. Brian is apparently done dumping trucks and now wants to hitch a ride in this beast. And little does he know, access denied. Have to lower the drawbridge.
You guys are looking at deer corn in the making. Alright, taking the last truck over there. Hopefully Dad's got a load or two. Brother's getting brave. He's trying to back up to the truck. Hopefully he doesn't crush a semi. Pull up to the other side. Alright, we're loading the trucks. Figured I don't know if I'll get to run this thing on the cart, so I hopped in, took advantage of the opportunity. Filmed him making some deer corn, so might as well film me doing it. Hey, we give lessons. You can't see us, but we're full. Well guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Brian's Farm Reviews, Facebook, Brown Farms. Hopefully we get something done tomorrow. Just have to wait and see. Like I said, it depends on the elevator.